So welcome back to my channel. Grab yourselves a nice cozy drink. Mine is hot chocolate in my little snowman mug. I just set that down there. So today I will be showing you how to make some like DIY Christmas decorations, home decor, or you could even gift this item. I purchased this little ornament from one of my local charity shops. I think I paid 50p for 2 of these. Now I love the style of him and his little rosy cheeks, but what I didn't like is the vibrant red and like the shiny like burnt orange nose and button. And my intention was to take these home and paint them to more of my style and more the style of something I'd give as a gift. And I created this little guy. So if you can see very well with the light, he has silver leaf on his scarf and on his hat. Kind of look like snow and sparkles. He has sparkly sequins on his button. I repainted his little carrot nose to make it more matte. I didn't like the shiny burnt orange nose. I painted his scarf, which was red and just white, as more of like turquoise and pink, and popped silver leaf all around it just for a bit more detail and sparkle. And as you can see on top of his hat here, he has a little Christmas scene. He has a what did I use? A cinnamon stick, just a little cinnamon stick, as to look like a little log in the background there, and also to lift up one of the trees to make a bit more of a scene. Little bottle brush Christmas trees, which I have decorated with like a little pearl jewel and a sparkly vintage button that I love, and popped lots of like fake snow on, glitter. I'm all about the glitter. And little bird, and I think that is really sweet, and if someone gave that to me as a gift, I would be made up, because you know it's timeless. You could keep it on the side, keep it out every year. So yeah, and honestly I think this looks a whole lot better than this. But let me know, obviously it's your personal preference. I know a lot of people love the reds and the greens, but I don't know, I prefer more of like cool colours. Anyway, so without further ado, let's get into making this one similar. So I've popped in some floral foam inside his hat because it was just empty. And so you can see there's more at the bottom. Inside, I'm not sure if it was like a jar or a candle holder or I don't know, a candle in itself. Maybe it had, you know, a little mini Christmas tree or something in that. Oh, that would be a good idea as a little plant pot. Yeah, you could, and honestly, the idea is endless for these little things that you find in charity shop. So, but I've popped in some floral foam just as a base to work on. I've turned on my glue gun, which I'm making just to pop. Oh, where is my glue? Oh gosh. Help if you put the glue in the glue gun, just to make it as a little base and to ensure it's secure. And it's not going anywhere. Right, and then to actually adhere the snow to the top of my scene, I used PVA, Mod Podge, that sort of thing, because the hot glue works to like bond this together in here securely really quickly, but doesn't work so well with the snow. So let's just use, we've got some Mod Podge here. Let me just see if I've got some PVA in my craft cupboard. Where did I put it? Who knows? Momentary lapse. Oh, right, so we'll just use some of this. A little bit of this will do nicely. Right, just pour some on top for like immediate setting. Right. I'm going to spread it all over the top of the floral foam. and get my iridescent snow from Betty and my little scissors. I've actually already used this, hence it's all taped over. I picked this up in Poundland a little while ago, but I think I've still seen it in my local one. Still got it quite a lot of it. Might just sprinkle as much as you want on top of here, on top of the floral foam. Just have to shake it off a little bit to make sure it sets across all the glue. Right, I actually put quite a bit on and then went in with more glue later. Right, so here we are so far, and I am actually going to pop a cinnamon stick on again as like a little log, because I really like how that worked out on the last one. And for this, I'm going to use some hot glue to secure that more firmly. Why did I pop my glitter? No, I think I might use a bit more this sort of glitter. I bought this stack of glitter pots. There were actually 5, I've already used 1 from Home Bargains, and honestly these have lasted me ages. I can't even tell you when I bought them. In the summer maybe, start of summer. I've used them for so many projects. I'm just popping some more glue on top of my snow because I want to pop lots of glitter on top. And you know what, I don't mind, and you shouldn't either, if it kind of tumbles over the sides of the hat, because it will look like fallen snow on top of his little hat. And then go to town sprinkling your glitter on top of his little hat and the snow. Now at this point, you see, it will take quite a while to dry, but you can see from this one, like the finished product, what it looks like. Right. My glue gun is ready. Let's pop some glue along my cinnamon stick, log, fallen tree, and a little stick that across his hat there, I think. Oh, you need not be impatient with this part, because I often am, and kind of like hold it in place for a little moment so it just adheres to both sides of the hat. Just take a few moments. Now I'm going to go back in with some fallen glitter. There's the rest of the glitter. I'm actually going to go in with some of the darker glitter and sprinkle it underneath the log with a little more glue so it looks like a shadow. And I've also popped some glue along the top of the log and around the back where you can just see a little bit of the hot glue coming through there, just to like hide that bit. Now this glue that I'm using, this Mod Podge, is the matte one, which I like it's dry or shiny, and is also good for his hat, the snowman's little hat. I think it looks a lot nicer if it's not completely shiny. Right, also going to go in with some more snow and sprinkle that on. So here we are so far. He has a little fallen log upon his head. Right, I have another little bottle bush tree somewhere. Where did I put it? There. Ah, here they are. Aren't these just like the cutest little things? Right, let me see. Where shall we put you next on the log? Next to it. Over here at the front, maybe. Yeah, at the front. Right, I'm going to use some hot glue on the little tree. And stick this in at the front. some jewels, jeweled vintage buttons. I've got this one here, which you can see is very, very sparkly. My camera wants to focus. You just need to put some more hot glue for that. But really, I mean, you can use anything that you've got at home for this. You don't really need to even, apart from the snow, the fake snow confetti, the roller foam, and obviously the little snowmen. Everything I've pretty much already had in my my craft supplies. But you could use anything really, anything that you've already got. Tiny baubles, pine cones that you foraged, glitter, buttons. Could use any sort to add decor. Let's see. I think I'll put some more little bits of cinnamon stick on. I believe I'm really well. Got some beads on this one. I've got these little like pearl beads, which I think might look quite nice, maybe on top of the tree. Let's see. You really can make whatever you want out of this, but here we are so far. I've just added some more little cinnamon stick pieces to the base of the tree there. You could add a star, pine cones. I could even make a huge display on top of his hat with a little standing reindeer, if you wanted to. Kind of like miniature little decor. Right, let's see. Let's stick some of these little buttons on. Last one in my snow. Oh. I think I might need to pop a little green wooden bead that I have on top of this tree. Some more glitter. actually going to use one of these little snowy hang things on top as well. May require a little bit more glue. But you get the idea of how I've tried to decorate the top of this. I could be here all day with this. I probably will change it up a little bit, but I will just show you some of the paint that I used to decorate the snowman himself. Where's the lid gone off the glitter? There. So I painted the snowman scarf on this one with some acrylic paints that I had, and I just mixed it to shades that I liked. Now these aren't expensive at all. These were from Home Bargains. They are the Colvin & Co. Student Professional Arts and Crafts paints. You can see that. I literally took a little plate. A plastic one that I always use for crafting, excuse me. And I just added a little bit of paint to my plate and just went to town. I chose, obviously, you know, you've got your own style, choose the colours that you prefer. I like cooler colours like blues, greens, a little bit of pink, tiny bits of red or pink. But you can go to your own, make it to your own taste, of course. So here I have some paint, a tiny portion of it, and in here in this drawer I have my white paint, which I picked up from, did I get this in the pound shop, I think, or was this also in Home Bargains? Anyway, it's just a bigger one of those tiny ones, and it's in titanium white. Have I used this yet? No. Help if you opened it first. There we go. My countertop is just full of glitter right now. Right. Pop a little bit of white. Now paintbrush. I'm just gonna mix colours a little. So as you can see, like I like lighter, I guess a bit more modern colours in my Christmas decorations. And so, I mean, this took, I think I did 2 coats of each colour on the last snowman. But it is something very relaxing that you can do, I don't know, whilst watching a festive Christmas film or catching up on a series that you're currently binging. Just something cozy to do in the evening, you know, when you're relaxing and the weather outside is frightful. To just sit and paint. So therapeutic and relaxing. And now I also noticed when I was painting these that when these have been manufactured, they've got like little marks where obviously the different colours are across the scarf, and they weren't even painted right up to those marks or all the way down. So I like that I've tidied it up. So you can see, look, I've just painted one little square, and I'll go ahead and paint the rest. Don't worry, you won't see me paint the entire little snowman, but you will get the idea of what I'm trying to achieve, and it just shows that you do not have to spend a lot of money on Christmas decor for your home or gifts, friends or family. I personally think that handmade gifts, especially by somebody that you know, are all the more valuable than those that you can just go and buy in a store. Right, so as you can see, I've painted 2 squares so far. If you look really closely, you will see the red still coming through. You do need to do a couple of coats, but obviously you need to wait for it to dry. We'll just do this other one and then paint the squares in between just to show you on the front what this little chap will look like. Oh. You might even be able to use like paint pens on here. That might be a bit easier. So he is going to need a couple more coats. But now, on the other parts of the scarf, I do not want to leave that white, so I'm going to mix some more paint. Make a turquoise, a darker turquoise. And I think once it's dry as well, I will go in with some more silver leaf and glitter. I actually have a scarf in this very colour from Gap that I have had for years, and it's super long, woolly, it's lovely and soft. It's not that scratchy sort of material. It's very lovely. This reminds me of that. Granted, these colours won't be to everybody's taste, but you've got your own taste there. You can do it to suit yours or a friend or a family's. I'm just showing you how simple it is to upscale, little decoration. Now my painting here is very patchy. This is simply because I am doing this very quickly, although it may not seem it to show you on the video here. But you can take your time, and obviously this will need more than one coat. As you can see the red shining through. But yeah, look, already doesn't he look better with a blue scarf? And once again, his button, I do not like the shade of his button and his nose, so something needs to be done about those. Right, let me see. Which colour should we do his button in? Like a pink, purpley, dusky pink. There. That's better. Right, once again, because of the vibrancy of the orange on the bottom, like the red in the scarf, this will require 2 coats, perhaps even more. So some patience obviously is required in between for drying times. Well, hence pop on a Christmas film, have a little festive snack, nice cosy drink, and just enjoy it. Look. Granted, my painting is a bit slapdash here because I have hurried this and rushed, but you get the idea. I mean, look, I've only spent a few minutes doing that, and already it looks so much better than it did. I don't think it looks so cheap. And as this little fella is just so cute. So I hope I will try and show you a picture of this, or upload a picture of this in my next video once I've finished and like pop the glitter on, and so it looks more sparkly like this little fella. But yeah, if you liked my upscaling, is upscaling the right word? I guess so. Like trash to treasure, Christmas decor, gift. I think this will be a gift for someone actually. Video, then please consider subscribing to my channel, and you will see many more festive and seasonal crafts coming your way. And yeah, thanks for watching if you watch this far, albeit sometimes I'm a little bit disorganised and my crafting area is full of glitter absolutely everywhere, but hey, that's just the fun of it. So yeah, thank you so much for watching. I hope you're well and have a lovely, lovely festive weekend. Bye now.